you look at relationships, they fail because of stupidity. We don't want to use what we have. We want to run from what's going on because we're blaming it out here. It's in here. It's in here. That knot is in here. Wow. Whew. Let me deal with that. Okay. I deal with that. Everybody concerned has to do that. I don't just mean relationship, love relationship. I mean any kind of relationship. We deal with what's here. That's the only way you're going to get past it. The only way. The only way. We don't even deal with who we know. We don't even know the people that we're dealing with. We start trying to tell them, you should. Okay. You should do that, but I'm not going to do it for you. I'm not going to keep reminding you that's what you have to do, because I'm taking away from you your responsibility. And you're responsible. That's what growing into an adult becomes. Responsible for me. Growing into an adult. Wow. How about that? Me being responsible. What a novel idea. To be responsible. Because, hear me well, that is the only way out. It's the only way out. If I am alone, it's because I choose to be alone. If I'm with people, it's because I choose to be with people. Being with people is different than being with crap. Crap comes from here. Insanity. Well, you said this, or you did this, or you did. I did no such thing. That is your perception. Now, here's what we're going to do. You go ahead over there, and you deal with that perception that comes from within you. I know who I am. And the answer to that is no. Now, as we move, we have to take responsibility for what happens as we move. As that energy moves up and we begin to feel better, we begin to feel more deeply, what's the next step? What is the next thing we'll do? We'll transfer that from one person to another. I feel so much more. Doesn't have anything to do with that person or that situation. It has to do with you. So again, it's coming back to you. It's coming back to you. I feel better. The world is better. The world is the same as it's always been. I think I'll move to Switzerland. I feel so much better in Switzerland. It's not Switzerland, as they say in the open range, Switzerland. It's you. It's you. No place is no better or worse than any place else. It's you. And if you go to that place and you say, I'm feeling better, you haven't dealt with the issue. Like I said, wherever you go, there you are. All your crap, just waiting. Just waiting. Gotcha. Because you weren't paying attention. Here I am in Switzerland. I thought I was done with that. Did you do what it took to free you from it? The next step in that process, when that energy is bigger and you feel better, you still haven't dealt with projecting it onto something or someone else. Mistake happens all over again. Now, if you love, all that falls before your eyes is loved. All. Not no. There are certain things that you're going to deal with and that you're going to have, and that's okay. But you can't project onto that person or that situation or that country or that planet or that universe, whatever. It's about here. Now, when those subatomic particles are vibrating in their natural order, in the way they naturally are, you feel cosmically James Brown. And you're looking at the great Maceo in the sky. Maceo, get it! You feel great because the tension that has constricted the movement of those subatomic particles is gone. They can now vibrate in their natural range. And they sing in harmony with all the others. And you feel, wow. Everything is good. But if you don't, you don't. And if you don't, it's because you don't do. Now, if there's anyone here right now, within the sound of my voice, that didn't hear me say, you are responsible, please raise your hand and leave the room. Because I never want to hear again from anyone, they. You. I. We start from that base. I've had people who've been with me 30 years. Pardon my French or not, say the dumbest shit to me. And I look at them like, where have you been? Duh, what you mean? Never mind. It is that point that I start to believe in the devil as an entity. You. Not them, not they, not us. You. You must say, I. That's the only way out. Not because anybody's trying to put blame on you or anything. It's not about blame. It's about the truth. That's all. If you shoot yourself in the head, you can't blame anybody else. They made me do it. Click. Well, you need to not reproduce yourself. You did it. I did it. It's an important part of this whole thing. It's self-responsibility. Self-responsibility. You literally create your life. You literally create your life. Look out and see you looking back. When you look out, what do you see? What you see is you. Your opinions about not only people's behavior, but about the world, the construction of the world itself. What do you see? The judgment you make is what you see. That's you. That's you. Wow. Who do you want to be? What do you want to be? Do you want life free of these stresses? Stop stressing. It's as simple as that. Absolute responsibility. No excuse as to why it didn't or did. Here we go. I got it. This is the way it is, guys. This is the law. This is the law. I reflect the law. So when I say to you, you go figure out what your problem is. You go look at the situation and you figure out what happened, because it was right there. You were right there when it happened. You were right there when the universe or whatever it was said to you, I'm not dealing with that anymore. You were right there when the universe said, pow! It was your face that got slapped by the power in this universe. What do? We go back, we find it. We find what this is. We deal with it. And we grow. All the crying and screaming and the hollering and yelling in the whole world is not going to make any difference. I do not have compassion for that. Because that's just a little child trying to get their way. A tantrum. Or feel sorry for me. No. This universe does not do that. It is the law. It is the law. It is the law. It does not care about your screaming and kicking and crying. It will roll right over you, lying there in the floor, kicking and screaming and crying. Because it is to grow up to be an adult, not remain a little child. All I'm trying to do is make this clear now about this universe. Its law. It does not care. It cares about people becoming the absolute best that they can be. It cares about you being what you are here to be. That is the only care. Not the child that you learn to be and refuse to give up. Not what you have and refuse to grow and move to the next level because the questions aren't asked. It will continue to roll until you ask the question of yourself. And then you can hop on the gravy train and ride. But you can't do it until you ask the right question. If you don't ask the right question, you can't get the right answer. It keeps showing you the right question. You have to receive it. Try to make it as clear as I could. Study this. Don't just hear it, study it. Listen. Listen to this again and again. Listen to this every day for a week, at least. Now, one last thing. I'm doing a workshop in New York, and they are inviting everyone. I don't care whether you go or not. What I'm saying about that is I'm going to give you what I give you. You know, I'm going to give them what I give them because I see them once a month. So we're going to do this in this way. It's up to you. Did they send you the forms? You haven't gotten the form yet? Okay, well, I have to call him. All right. I'd like to thank you for your time. Peace out.